So in theory, everything should be working. I did play a little bit a couple days ago. I'm real quick. I'm extremely exhausted, so I'm sorry if my English is rough. um, but with that being said, I have been gone for a while. That is because one of the dogs had a pretty major surgery on her hip. Um, so hopefully, in like 8 or so weeks, things will get back to normal. Um, with that being said, I did play a little bit. We now have more money than we did. um, we were down to like I think $12,000. Basically, I just put everything on like 3 times speed, and I just let it go. I did pay off all of the loans, so like we don't have loans anymore. We don't have any of that. On another note about the dogs, if you hear a dog screaming or wailing, they are okay. They're just really dramatic and they're mad that I'm trying to stream. So, with that being said, I did have a few people want me to add hippos to this zoo. So, we're going to add some hippos. I've only added hippos like one time in one of my other zoos. So we're gonna start with the pygmy hippo because I know that they don't require near as much space as the actual ones. Um, so yeah, I have a lot to still work on in the zoo. I've been working on the research, maybe if I can find it. So you can see I've done quite a few. Not near enough, but I'm at the point now where basically all the research is done enough to where I can start making things, a little bit better. Um, as far as like looks and everything go. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how well this pygmy hippo exhibit is gonna turn out, but we're gonna give it a go. So yeah. I think we're gonna put them over here. Do like a circle. I like these circles because I can just change them easily if I need to. I am gonna play with it paused though because I'm at the point where if I don't add more like attractions to the zoo, people are not going to like keep spending money. Like that's kind of where I'm at. People are overseeing the water monitors and the peacocks that I have, or peafowl, I guess. So I'm just trying to kind of even this out a little bit. It's not, I don't need it to be so bumpy. I really don't know much about these hippos, so we're just gonna like figure it out as we go. I know they're not very big, but okay. So I'm trying to level this out so I can put viewing domes down here. Make that a little smoother. Okay, I gotta remember where these domes are. I think they're here. Yeah. Oh, this says like angle snap on or something. Which, whatever. Put that there. Dome. I also don't have myself on here. One, because I need to sleep. And two, so you can actually see the bottom left hand of the screen. I noticed that before, like you really couldn't see that while I was streaming, so I'll have to move myself somewhere else to stream. Okay, I don't really have like a huge plan going into this, so it's gonna be kind of like trial and error probably. Okay. This may end up being the full-grown hippos, or full-grown, I say full-grown, the, like, actual sized hippos if I end up making this too big. Because I'm not quite sure what pygmy hippos require. Also, I'm sure you can hear, like, my mouse clicking. I'm sorry, it's a really loud mouse. Okay, change this. So that's kind of the rough outline. This is obviously going to be water. They're hippos, they like water. Let's see here. Yep. And then, like we found out last time, you have to put your viewing domes down before you add the water. Otherwise, they will not work. Or they won't let you place them afterwards. Let's see, change this so I can see what's going on. Okay. Sorry, I really don't like when there's grass in my pathway. Okay. Let's see, we need a habitat gate, which we're going to put back here. So I haven't fixed anything. I'm going to, like, actually fix things because I have building materials unlocked now. So that'll be for a later project once I get these hippos in here. I'm going to make everything prettier and fix this wonky pathway situation that's happening just everywhere. But for right now, just so we can get these hippos in here and I can figure out what they want, I'm just gonna have, oh, not there. I'm gonna have this pathway back behind. This tree's kind of in the way. The reason I'm putting it behind instead of just connecting it over here is if you have a lot of guests in your zoo, the staff will have to, like, elbow their way through them, and if it's an emergency, like, they're not gonna make it there in time. So you always kind of want to have, like, a separate pathway for guests, or yeah, for guests and then for staff, because one, the guests don't want to see the staff. They really don't. They, like, get mad, actually, which is another thing. Like, if you're building and you have, like, all of these buildings and you have, like, water purifiers and, you know, power sources, you have to make sure they're not on your main pathway, which is kind of this here, because it will make your guests sad, I guess, or angry. They get grumpy about it. But yeah, so you could put it off a little ways, or you could put it next to the path. If you put it next to the path and your mechanics don't get there, like, on a regular basis, the range of negative impact will increase as the, like, I don't know what you want to call it. The condition of the wind turbine goes down, so the range will get bigger. So yeah, so if you're planning a zoo, just make sure you have plenty of space for everyone. Whoa, that's way too many Y's. Okay. Yeah. I also only have 2 of these guys because I sat for 3 hours trying to buy hippos. I'm curious, actually, if there are... Yeah, okay, so this one's not terrible. Like, we have the money. But yeah, I sat for, like, 3 hours trying to find, like, decent hippos. Which the ones we have are not terrible. They're not great. But they'll work. They're starting hippos. Okay, before I press play, I'm going to add in here a few things. Let's see how my power is doing. Okay, so we need more power over here. And what about water? So I need another water treatment facility. I do not need them grouped together. think I might put it on this side. Oh, or I'll just put it right there randomly in the most inconvenient location. So why are these snapping? I do not want them to snap. I'm going to delete this. Everything's like snapping to the grid and I don't like that. Ah, there we go. Okay. So I'm trying to kind of space out. So if I were to put it here, it would overlap with the other, like, water treatment plant. So I'm trying to space it out more. But if I put it here, I might put it back here, out of the way. And then I can add some staff buildings back here. On a side note, things like for power, so I did research, right? So I have all of these power options aside from transformers. If you pick the solar panel, it does not have a negative impact on your guests. So say you like built your zoo wonky and you have to get power way out here, like I just did, and you can't put this there because, you know, your guests will be mad about it. You can do a solar panel and they will not care. Obviously, like, still kind of like hide it so they don't have to just stare at it all the time. But yeah, they will not be as grumpy with you about it. It's gonna be mad at me. Terrain modification failed. Alright, and then we'll put some power out here just to kind of power the water regulator. And I'm gonna put some staff buildings out here so they don't have to like trek all the way back and forth every time. Another note about power, so your habitats have to have power in order to like function. Some of the like fences require power, so just like make sure you know what you're dealing with first. So like if you're doing an electric fence, you have to have power to like most of it. But anyways, where I was going with that, if you have power to just a section of your habitat, it'll power the whole thing. So you know, you don't have to worry about getting power everywhere, especially when it's kind of expensive to do that. Okay, we're just gonna kind of curve this around. We'll kind of hide this with some trees so the guests can't see it. Staff facilities. I also unlocked a bunch of these, so we no longer have these like gross ones. But I'm still gonna use the gross ones because I like to build my own. A little keeper hut. I think that's kind of all we need. The keeper hut's kind of the big one. Okay. Now, that's not what I want. I'm just placing down some like informational things for the guests before I like release them over here anyway. I don't really want to do a talk point yet. Put one of these by this. This one over here. And then probably, I mean, you can't really have too many of these. Like, we need donations. Okay. That will do for now. Okay, I'm gonna press play. Hopefully we don't lose too much money in the meantime. Doop doop doo. I'm gonna change that to a staff pathway. I also had a lot of offspring while I was playing by myself. So I actually sold like a lot of animals. Our exhibit like storage was full, so we had like 200 of those to sell, which was, you know, a good little chunk of change. Oh my gosh, these guys are adorable. They are so small. He says I am drowning myself. Okay, so let's make their exhibit a little bit better. Obviously they have tons of space, like so much space. I wonder if I can buy more of them. Yeah, I can buy more of them. Oh, this one's injured. How do we call that? There we go. So I will have to keep my eye out for more of these pygmy hippos. Probably females if I had to guess. Let's see. Oh, okay. Terrain. I honestly could probably like have this, but it's okay. They can just be super happy. Alright. Okay. Too much long grass, my bad. Alright. Soil. I don't really need this on 14. It's a little excessive. Rock. We'll do rough because it's going to be like this little cliff area. Put some rock here. Let's do smooth though. So basically I'm just trying to get all of these in the green right now. So I'm trying to figure out how to balance it right now. There we go. Okay. So I can't leave it playing because they will escape because there is no like barrier. Let's see. So I have a few things that are like pre-built. This being one of them. It's like a small little rock shelter that I made that I use for different exhibits or habitats, I should say. We'll kind of use it to block the... There we go. And then we might do another one. We can kind of move some of the rocks around to not make it look identical. Ooh, I don't want that. I want that. And then we'll move this bush. Okay. I don't like where that one is. Okie dokie. Oh, there's like a gap back here because I moved this rock. But that's okay. Perfect. Hopefully that's enough space. They're immediately gonna start swimming. I honestly wonder if I could put like the large hippos in here. Cause like this is a lot of space. I don't think they get along either. No. So if you're trying to like do multi-species habitats, you want to go to like your Zoopedia, and then interspecies enrichment. It'll tell you like what creatures like each other and what ones can live together. So unfortunately these guys cannot live together, but that's okay. We're gonna try the big hippos. Okay, let's see how they feel about it. Now that they've kind of had a second. Oh, this one's also injured. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, perfect. It's like the perfect size for them. Okay. And the terrain's still fine. Is this shelter, like, can you guys not fit in there? Are you too chonky? I'm assuming they're too chonky. Oh, but they also like grassland. Okay. Easy fix. That is partially why. Okay. 2.1 tropical. We need grassland. Which, coincidentally, I have another shelter made. Like a halfway shelter anyway. Actually, I kind of liked it like that. Okay. I'll have to make like some sort of rock formation right here to kind of like balance out the fact that there's a cave right here. Okay, so I know when I built this, yeah, this rock situation is weird. Okay. Okay. I'll have to go through and like add to make that a barrier. Okay, that'll do. Oh, that's weird. It's strange anyway. Okay. I'm gonna play this for like 2 seconds. Perfect, okay. So yeah, I'll have to make like some sort of rock formation right here. So I have this like viewing curve. It's for like this curve right here that I make. Obviously these rocks are in the way on the side, but I can just kind of readjust that. And these can be part of my viewing formation. Whew. That's not what I want. Ah, why are you just like selecting everything? Split. That's what I wanted. Clear. Nope. I might have to individually select all of these. Which is fine. Merge and move. Oh, well, I missed a rock, but that's okay. We'll just get rid of him. But yeah, so now you can kind of see, like, I have this nice little, like, viewing area. I can just kind of move these right on around the corner. Kind of make that a little bit smoother. The dog is harassing me for her dinner. So I'm sure you guys can hear that. Okay, let's see. So we can kind of like hide this in theory. Let's see. Oh, I about placed that like inside of that. That would have been weird. I need like a little baby rock. Okay, that's not too terrible. I might put like glass here so people can look in right here. But we'll see. Because I could put like a talk point. Let's do that actually. I don't think I have any of those in the zoo yet. So talk points are for oh my gosh, sorry, I'm trying to spell hippopotamus. They are for educators to come through and like educate people, to put it simply. But they can toss food and it'll kind of attract the animals. And let's see, one leg glass. Oh, it's mad. There we go. And I'm gonna kind of drag that into that rock. And this rock is not all the way on the ground, so I'm gonna just assist it. There we go. And voila. So it's one way, so guests can see in. The hippos can't really see out. It'll help with like stress, so they don't get as stressed about all the people that are gonna come yell at them. Let's see. So I'm doing hippopotamus. We can put like a feeder right here. Where else do I want a feeder? Maybe over here by this viewing dome. Okay. Since I have hippos, I'm going to start researching them. So you have to have the animal in your zoo for you to be able to start research, which is a little bit backwards, but it's okay. I guess they actually have to be like present for you to be able to like study them. I want this copy. So a lot of people will create like rock walls that they can just like kind of copy and paste around, which is basically what I'm doing right now. And as long as you maneuver it differently, it kind of looks, you know, fine for the most part. And if you don't like certain aspects, you can split it, and then you can be like, I don't like this rock, delete. It was very like pointy. Oh, maybe. So voila. And then I'll kind of like put some rocks here maybe to help kind of smooth out this whole like cave looking situation I have going on. I don't want to do too much. I don't like that. Can add a couple of these maybe. That doesn't look as bad. I think I need like one like right there. About this guy. Oh, too big. Oh. I like that a little bit better. Okay, so if I were a guest, well, I would not be in the wall, obviously. Doesn't look too bad. Need some like plants and whatnot, but not too bad. Aquatic. Well, I don't care about aquatic right now. Let's do some of these. So the reason I put them here is because I know that they also like these, I'm gonna butcher it, boabab trees. And I can kind of just like add a couple here and there. Maybe like right there. Oh, let me fix this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I just need to move this forward a little bit. There was like blue showing, which means that they could escape. Let's see. I have a few trees. They're already at 14% coverage, goodness. Add in some reeds maybe. Kind of around the edge. I need like some shorter ones to make it not look as strange because they're kind of at a weird angle. Which obviously not all plants grow straight up in the air, but I like to think that they do. At least when I'm building. Okay, and then just have to add some rocks in here so they can't escape. Assuming hippos can't really like jump, I would think. But I'm just gonna do... I mean, I guess we'll find out if hippos start trying to eat people. Then I will be wrong, obviously. Okay. Nature. I'm just adding a bigger rock here because I'm also going to put a bigger rock right here because this is kind of the entrance to the viewing dome. That's not what I wanted. There we go. This rock, this like larger one, has a smooth side to it, so if you're trying to like line it up to buildings, there's like a side that's like perfectly smooth. So it works very well. Okay. I'm like a paranoid saver, so I apologize if I save like 3,000 times while we're doing this. Baby rock. Yeah. This is a little strange. Just gonna move this out a little bit more. Same with this one, I'm just gonna move it just a tiny bit. It's like, there we go. Perfect. I think I need a couple of these rocks right there. That might be why it looked strange. Again, if you're trying to do like the axis shortcut for like moving things, like the advanced mode, just press X. It'll tell you if you hover over it long enough what the control is for it. Hippo. Hippo. I probably need to put one more of these up here. Oh, wrong button. Don't want to put it like super in the way. Maybe something like that. Oh, of course there's no power there. Just kidding. There we go. And then that is set to talk about hippos. Okay. This is set for March. This is obviously not pygmy hippos anymore. He's kind of just like chilling. So I have like a more shallow part to the pool right through here. And then they have like an area where they can swim. Which was kind of the plan, so they could like just kind of chill instead of, you know, being sea cows basically. Okay, so we are at 32, 323,000. Oh my gosh. Marketing. Let's do family marketing. So marketing will help bring people to your zoo. So I definitely recommend doing that once you make enough income. So, yeah. Alright. Next thing, need some trash cans. Don't need people littering everywhere. Put one like here. Yeah, so if your people have like food or trash, they will throw it into the habitat with your animals, which is stupid of them. But they have like zero remorse. They will. They will just toss it. Unfortunately. Let's see. Don't really want... What is this tree? It's got some crazy roots going on. I like this one better. So obviously hippos don't like a lot of coverage. So I might have to do a lot of this exhibit in like rocks, unfortunately. But that, I'll figure that out. Do they have like a bigger version of this tree? No. Okay. These trees are always cool because they're like so flat on the top. They provide good shade for them, that's for sure. Well, they are kind of like at their max as far as plants go. This is probably going to push them over the edge if I do that one. So it's not a huge deal if you go over their like coverage percentage. They'll only be like moderately grumpy about it. I will say the guests get grumpy though. So if there's like so many plants in here, they can't see the animal. They'll be, you know, they'll be like, ah, I cannot see. There's so many plants in here. Like, where is the animal? Blah, blah, blah. So they get a little grumpy. Unfortunately. Some elephant grass. So certain plants don't take up near as much, like, percentage-wise. Which, as you can see, like, that didn't change at all. So I'm just kind of, like, putting some on the edge to help hide the rocks that I'm going to put in here. And you don't have to do rocks. Like, if you don't want to do rocks, that's fine. You can use, let me see if I have one actually made. Blueprints. You can do, like, log walls. So I use this a lot for, like, bears. But you can sink it into the ground and hide it just as easily. Like, as long as it's just an object they cannot climb over. So, like, here's one of my rock walls that I use a lot. Which I might actually use this log wall. What is this? Oh. I also have like a large shelter, so if I was doing something like lions, I use this one a lot for lions. Okay, I'm actually gonna use this because it'll make my life a little easier. And then you just sink it into the ground. And then once you get it kind of at the level that you like it, you can just duplicate it. Just make sure it is covering that blue line so no animals can escape. Alrighty, and then I don't know what these bushes are, but they look like we're gonna use them. Just kind of blend this into the next habitat. I'm trying not to be too crazy with the bushes. Oh, I want the log. It says you do not, though. I have made a mistake. Haha. There we go. And I'm just gonna sink that a little bit more. Same with this one. And then voila. Make sure that they don't disagree with this. Okay, they don't like those. Of course not. Okay, well I guess I'll be putting rocks right there. Okay, that's fine. You can also turn these completely upside down too if you want. Like, yeah. Sorry, the dog is like hitting me with the door. Okay. Let's see here. Have to pick out some rocks. I don't really have very many like African rocks created. That's okay, I can just kind of make do. Spin that a little. And voila. And then I can just kind of put a few bushes in here to kind of divide up all of these rocks. Can maybe move this tree a little so I don't have to put near as many. Okay, let's put some bushes right here. Ooh, wrong button. I zoomed out very aggressively. Okay. It's a little tall for hippos, I think. Perfect. And then let's see, what bush? Maybe some, ooh, blackthorn bushes. Doesn't look too bad. Hopefully they're not too angry with that. I say they, but there's literally just only one hippo in here right now. So they're still treating the other one. Okay. Okay, well, all of that I can fix later. It's nothing too drastic at the moment. And it looks like I could have like a couple more hippos if I wanted. Which I think they like groups of 3, I want to say. I think I'm actually going to put a little bush situation right here. Kind of hide this gate. Okay. You can see I've like rotated this all kind of wonky. So right now I'm just trying to line this up with the habitat gate in a way that it does not block it. Because if it blocks it, then obviously they can't enter or exit or, you know, do the things they need to do. So we're still doing okay money-wise as of right now. Okay. I think this rock, this specific rock needs to be a little higher up. It's a little too flat. Okay, why is this still here? I thought I deleted that. Let's just pick a few of these at random and copy them. Voila. I don't like this rock right there. Doesn't look too shabby. Not too bad. This situation's a little strange though. Get rid of some of those. Especially since the hippos don't like it. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm gonna move these forward a little. There we go. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We're over by just a tiny bit. And we still have probably like a third of the exhibit left. Okay. I am okay with that. Looks like it's blocking all of the blue just fine. Okay. Before I forget to block this off, I'm going to, because I have forgotten before. Just do like little baby rocks, nothing crazy. And just something they can't climb over. No, do not need that. I'd like to put this one. If the game will let me. It's not too bad. I would like to do these like blackthorn bushes over here, but I'm not sure if it'll go over by too much. Okay. Just a quick heads up, I might have to take a break here in a few minutes. I might have to take the dogs out and like feed them dinner before they start screaming at me. Because it is dinner time, and they will let me know very quickly if I don't feed them. I don't need that. Let's just do this type of rock. Okay. I think that will work. Probably, anyway. So creating exhibits that have like more of a natural look to them is a lot more expensive. We've already spent probably $40,000 if I had to guess. Which, this is a big exhibit. If you're doing like raccoons or something, which there are raccoons in the game, it's obviously not going to be that expensive. Don't like how it's intersecting with that tree. Okay. So the easiest way to do this is to put the rocks down before you put the bushes down, but I always think of that after. And so then I'm just a little bit committed to the situation. But that's okay. We're gonna just roll with it. Okay. Kind of lift this. I think it's all covered. There might be like a weird section right there. Okay, so then I'll just do a little bit of rocks here. Maybe move these bushes around a little so it doesn't look so... There we go, that's better. Okay, how angry are you now, Mr. Hippo? 36, so I'm really not doing bad. I think their max was like 30 or like 28%, so that's really not that bad because I'm almost done. So just add a few rocks right over here. Nothing too crazy. What about this one? And then maybe a bigger rock like right here, just because I don't know where, yeah, that left off. There we go. Voila! 'Tis a hippo enclosure. So now we're gonna play this and see if Mr. Braun escapes or not. Hopefully not. If he does, I can fix that. Enrichment. Let's see. Scent markers. Sprinkler. Oh, this is cute. Gonna put them over here by the elephant grass. Oh. Okay. I'm also gonna add another viewing dome, like right here, because they'll go in and out of this like little sleeping area a lot, which I just realized all of this is off of the ground. So I'm gonna fix this really fast. Any guess thinks, well, shoot, I'll raise the price, don't worry. There we go. Oh, that's exposed. I'm gonna move this back more underneath. Okay. And voila. I think he's swimming somewhere right now. Oh, they added the other one back. So I don't have a lot of enrichment unlocked because I haven't had a chance to really research hippos for that long. So hopefully pretty soon I will get some research done. So yeah, I'm on just like level 1 and it's like not started at all. Okay, so while they are just kind of like having a grand old time. Oh yeah, it's like perfect height. They can just like step. Oh, she like looks a little rough. Okay. They're just like vibing under the water. Well, hopefully they will have babies and then we can have baby hippos. Okay, well while that is happening, I know that these peafowl have been breeding like nobody's business over here. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Okay. I need y'all to calm down, for real. I've been trying to get like albino ones, which none of these look like they are. Oh gosh. I'm just spinning all around crazy like. There are 23 babies in here. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm gonna have to sort through that in a minute. But for those of you who wanted the hippos, they have arrived. They've already pooped everywhere. Shocking, but not really. But yeah, so now they just kind of are gonna exist for a while. Hopefully I can buy another one. Let me check. I haven't checked in a while. We need regular hippo. Nope. None of us of right now. So yeah, so it looks like we're making a decent amount of money, even though I spent 29,000, almost 30,000, so not near as much as I thought I had spent, but still quite a lot. So if you're ever curious, like what people are thinking, you can just click on them and see. Looks sad. Why can't you tell? I mean, they are kind of far away. They're not sad. They have friends. Here we go. Maybe her opinion will be better. I might add some like Red River hogs in here, because they'll kind of spice things up a little bit. I know there's not a lot to do here. It's a baby zoo, guys. The zoos don't just magically have, 50 different species. Okay, well, let's see here. I wonder if we can buy... There's a singular Red River hog. So all the while I've been building and doing things, I'm still researching, as you can see. Because there's still a lot to unlock. I'm probably about halfway as of right now. So my guests aren't super thrilled at this moment in time. I only have like 1 or 2 places for them to get food as of right now, which I'm going to be changing. I don't know if I'll do it right now or not, but I'll definitely add like a restaurant, fix this weird path situation, fix this disaster, because they're gonna start getting stuck there, as you can see. And then hopefully keep adding more animals is kind of the next goal. Keep my profit up. But yeah, so I have to take a short break. I will probably end this stream just because I don't know how long I will be gone. I have to go take out my crippled child, which is kind of mean of me to say. She's doing better. Her physical therapy and everything is working, I think. Gosh, that's a chunky hippo. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take out the dogs, feed them, do all those things, and then I will probably try to stream again later tonight. But I know that people had been wanting to see these hippos, so I was trying to get that done sooner than later. But yeah, so next stream I will add the pygmy hippos. I'll probably work on some construction as well, so things won't look as, plain Jane. Things will be a little fancier. And yeah, thank you for tuning in and for watching after the fact. I know this was probably about, I want to say like just over an hour. So honestly, for this type of exhibit, it really wasn't that bad. So anyway, thanks again, and I will see you all later tonight. And if not, then tomorrow.